I'm Rob Sesternino, and let's get sloppy.
If you watch BB for the strategy, this is not the place for you to be. So let's have fun, let's get messy. Throw on your unitard and come with me. Welcome to the slop. Now let's get sloppy.
Yes, let's get
Mm.
sloppy.
That
Jacob
mu-
Jones.
that music kind of like infused a lot in me.
What did it infuse?
A lot of sloppiness.
Yes,
That's
sloppiness.
a sexy tune.
It's a slow jam.
Specifically the ending.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
like flickered a switch in me.
Yes, the
Kind of
switch
like,
is on.
it made me a little hot and bother a little bit. But yeah.
Yes. Okay, we're ready to go here.
Whose
On
voice was that?
Will from America.
Oh, it sounded incredible.
Will from America is a super talented guy. He can
Yes.
make a song for anything.
I like the ending where it kind of was like, oh, sloppy. Just like I think for this show that's like a appropriate, just like wait, do you remember watching The Soup?
Yeah.
And so on their like intro, they have so meaty.
Yeah.
And so, on the slop, so sloppy.
Yep. That's what we have.
I like it.
That's what we have. And we finally have you here.
Which I'm excited to be here. I've been wanting to get on for a while. Because this is the sloppiest show, and I like to consider myself a slopopotamus.
Yeah.
And so I feel like the two only go great together, So
What about a hippopotamus?
that too on a Sunday, because that's the Lord's Day, as
Yeah.
Julie Chan knows.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, very excited to have you here to get into everything sloppy. Very excited to have our live chatters here with us. If you have questions, comments along the way, if you see other sloppy things happening while we're recording, please let us know. We'll get into it all here tonight as it's week 8 of Big Brother 23. Can you believe
Which is
it?
insane, which is really wait, something that you just said that I think you should start doing. When you say slop, I feel like you should, like, I'm Rob right now. And so the slop.
I did that though?
No, I think you should add that on.
Yeah.
Can you try it?
Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Rob Sesternino. Welcome to the Slop.
I think that's incredible. I know I'm not the only one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It just goes great together.
I could just do that.
It goes great together.
That could be my thing. I mean, that could be like my new catchphrase.
You don't even have to say it's sloppy. Just
yeah. I mean, no, I'm thinking like it could be on like all the podcasts.
Oh, that literally.
Mm-hmm.
Do it, please. I'm expecting this on Wednesday. Okay. Pinky promise?
Well, let's see. I got to see how it tests tonight.
Okay. It goes over well with me. But yeah, we're in week 8, which is, I feel like, so crazy. This is so wild.
Yeah.
In week 8. Day 50, 40, 8 times 7 is...
Yeah.
So 8. I was wanting you to answer
56.
56. Day 56.
Yeah. So
There
we're right there. I think you were
was,
just trying to impress us with your.
I was
quick
about to
math
say
skills.
64, but I think that's 8 times 8 is 64.
8 times 8. That's right.
Yes. So you have to subtract 7 from that, and then we'll get 56. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is a big week because Sarah Beth is up on the block after last week. She took out Derek X. I feel like that. Were you not as high on the Derek X as a lot of people were?
So last time I publicly said this, people slid into my DMs, but I feel like this is a safe place. Which, I have not been that hot on Derek X. I really haven't.
You think he's overrated?
I don't think he's overrated. I think he's just not the cup of tea that when I go into the cabinet and pull down from, I don't get tears. You know what I mean? So I like to think. Yeah, exactly. Look at you. I just have water. Or some can call this tequila.
No watermelon juice?
So I actually ran out of watermelon, and I was out of town this weekend, and so I have like a jar of watermelon in my fridge. But I thought that would be disgusting to
Wait,
eat
is
right
it
now.
literally watermelon juice? Like you squeeze the juice out of a watermelon?
Robbie, first off, if you squeeze the juice out of a watermelon, you're sick and twisted.
Mhm.
No, I just cut it up and then put it in a blender, and then the blender zooms, and then I drink.
Are you a juicer?
So I don't have a juicer. I'm really not, but I was just really craving something sweet, and I don't like
Mhm.
processed juice. That's a
Yeah.
lie. I do sometimes, but I was on a healthy kick, and I bought a watermelon, and I didn't have enough Tupperware to put
I
it
thought it was
all
like a
into.
mix when you said you had watermelon juice
No,
last
it was
time.
just pure watermelon. It
Because
was
it was
literally just
so
pure.
red.
It,
It was very bright.
well, I got a juicy one.
Yeah.
My mom taught me how to pick them. You know what she
Mhm.
said?
What'd you say?
She, she said, you know the lines on a watermelon, like the darker lines?
Yeah.
She said, get your fingers like this. And if your fingers like match that line completely, that's a good one. And look
Mhm.
at the top. And if the top has a little bit of brown with like the stem or whatever, then it's a good one. So I like,
Wow.
and then I got it. And it was as red as it can be. It still has some seeds in it, but the seeds added the extra la 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 boom that I like to consume.
You
And
like to
so,
eat the seeds.
well, I mean, right, if I'm eating sunflower seeds, I don't eat them. But if they're juiced, I'm like, all right, I'm already
Mhm.
swallowing. Why not just,
You know,
yeah.
I think that Jackson on his TikTok, I think he has some watermelon tips.
Jackson does a lot of his TikToks, includes cry a lot. So I'm sure that the watermelon thing is kind of right on there,
Yeah.
And
So
so
all right. So I interrupted you. You were talking about you
um
think that Derek X might be a little overhyped.
no, I didn't say overhyped. You said overhyped.
Yeah.
I
What did
just
you
say he
say?
isn't my cup of
Not your
tea.
cup of tea. Yeah.
But he's a great lad. And I don't know why I'm just not connecting with him like I typically like would like a character like Derek X. But I feel like it's probably because he's like the hot boy in the streets. And if I was in the house, I am a sense like
It would be competitive.
it would be competitive. Like the attention whore in me would be like, hell no. Like absolutely not. I would get pissed off at night. Literally, I kid you not. I'd be like, I'm really gonna let this dude steal my thunder. America likes him. Everyone in the house, Derek X, Derek X, Derek X. And I just
Mhm.
like that's probably what it is, Rob. But he's a good guy. He hasn't said anything.
Seemingly.
He's never pissed me off. But
Mhm.
yeah, I just haven't been that high. So I wasn't that sad that he left.
Yeah.
And due to Sarah Beth's hand, who I am not a super fanatic of Sarah Beth, but I also a lot I like Sarah Beth
Yeah.
and I empathize with Sarah Beth.
Yeah. You're
And
a Sarah
empathy,
Beth enthusiast. That's what I wanted to talk
yes,
about.
yes. But I also think I feel like liking her, being empathetic to her, I feel like that encapsulate or what encapsulate and what's the word?
I
In
think
what?
encapsulate. Yeah.
Encapsulate. Yes, I would say encapsulate. Encapsulate. And I feel like having empathy for people is a good thing. And so I enjoy Sarah Beth. I didn't like that she didn't participate in the vagina monologues that happened today, but that's okay.
Now I missed this. Can you set up what happened today?
Oh, this is sloppy. This is just something that hit the
How did
ding
we
ding
not
ding in
talk
my
about
head.
this in
I
our
know.
pre-show
No,
meeting?
literally, this is just something that was like ding ding ding. I think this happened yesterday, or I forgot when this happened, but it was very quick. And it was Tiffany. They were talking about you know, they've been in the house for 56 days.
I don't know.
And well, Rob, I'm about to tell you, they've been in the house for a little 56 days, and everyone likes a little ooh ah sensation. And they were talking about, all going to the same room or different rooms, knocking on the door. Hey, y'all ready to go? And then, yeah,
What?
Rob, do I need to say it? I'm
Is
giving
this
you.
fake news?
No, this is I literally no, this is not. I literally liked it on Twitter today.
You liked it on Twitter.
Yes.
Oh
It's
my
a
god.
I don't know how we didn't talk
Fake
about this in our
news.
pre-thing.
Yeah, how
in our
did
pre-
we
it
we
just
went
hit
over
me.
all the things we were going to talk about. How did
Literally.
this not come up?
Okay, but Tiffany, the girls were sitting around the table, and then they were basically saying like, how they've been in the house for so long, and what Mike Boogie did in season 7 in the
Oh no.
pool
Oh
thing.
no.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what it basically is.
Mhm.
That's what I'm talking about. The ooh ah sensation.
Everybody's lonely.
everyone wants that, Rob. And so the girls were talking about participating in it. And then Tiffany was like, Sarah Beth, are you doing it? And Sarah Beth was like, no. And then Tiffany said, why the F not? We all, And
Yeah.
so, it was less of a vagina monologue rather than we about to be down on some things. And so, yeah.
Okay. And Sarah Beth didn't said that. Look,
Nah, she was in the kitchen and she wasn't down for.
Yeah, I'm not here to talk about this.
Tiffany was like, oh, well, Tiffany said, oh, give me the Vaseline. And then Ozza said, give me the olive oil. So at any cost,
Wow.
Rob, literally.
Okay. All right. Well,
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Yeah. Did Taryn cover this?
Could you see Taryn covering this? Even though, no, I'm not even going to use that as an excuse, because the last time I was on a recap with y'all, Taryn made a sick joke. And I don't know if you caught it, but I did. So it was the veto competition where the balls rolled down.
Yep.
Right. And then they had to catch them.
Sure.
And Taryn said, well, Jacob, as the finger of the people, I'm sure you have, a lot of lotion on your hands. How do you handle balls?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very unlike Taryn.
Very unlike Taryn. Very unlike Taryn. But I was here for it. So,
So, all right. Yeah. So your Sarah Beth stand-up would have been much higher if she would have been in this conversation. But even with that, you're still
I enjoy Sarah Beth. Yes, I enjoy Sarah Beth. And I think she has gotten a lot of hate for, I don't know what reason, because I feel like she has not done anything that typically people would get hate for outside of the game. Like, saying something personal about someone, or like really like aggressively shit talking someone, or making like certain remarks. She has not done anything like that I've been privy to. And all of the anger from the fans is strictly about, you got DX out, or we don't like that you're aligned with like Kylan, that people don't like Kylan now, and it just seems like that. And I'm like, I guess, but still, she seemed like a nice girl. I don't want to give her hell. I like her little anime cosplay videos of I like those, and so I'm just like,
where does she make those, on TikTok?
I don't know if she got a TikTok. I just seen them streaming on Twitter. But I bet she, probably has a cute little TikTok following if they're on TikTok. But yeah.
Do you think that one day Kylan and Sarah Beth will go to Comic-Con together? Because I feel like from the preseason we talked about, he goes to that, and then she likes to do cosplay. These two are going to be friends, and then we forgot about that. But then they really turned out to be friends. But I feel like they don't talk about that.
They don't talk about it. I honestly thought cosplay when I first heard it, because honestly, Big Brother this season was the first time I really heard of cosplay. I thought it was another I thought it was another rendition of role playing.
Yeah, I mean, it can be.
Well, I guess so.
Kind of role playing in a costume.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in a different, But I guess it can be as well. And so, but no, I think they would. I mean, they got to invite Leslie, right? Wait, Rachel, Leslie, Shelly. They got to invite Shelly, because Shelly ain't having this shit when they get back home.
Yeah, it's over.
No, Shelly gonna sit Sarah Beth down and be like, this is what we're not gonna do with that man over there. So, it was a clip of them like in bed, like they were like cuddling. I mean, it was like much more intimate, much more like, and so I don't know, but we digress. And they should go to Comic-Con together. They seem friendly. And so I think that'll be the only relationship that Kylan has outside of the show.
You don't think anybody is going to be friends with Kylan after the show?
I don't think, not out of anger, but just out of like, all right, I don't, what do I have to talk to Kylan about now? Because they're already kind of like, what do I have to talk to Kylan about? And after you take the show away, it's kind of really like, what do I actually have to talk to him about? Because
they've already heard everything he has to say.
They've already heard everything. They've already seen his roundabout ways to tell people who's going on the block, to not give people information. And if they really wanted to dive into his personal life like that, they have 56 days to do so, Rob. And if they haven't done it by day 56, what do you think they're going to do about day 89 or 90? So even outside the house?
Jacob, do you think that outside the house, there's going to be a cookout group chat, and then there will also be a cookout minus Kylan group chat? Is that what you're saying?
I think the pettiness in me is like ding, ding, ding. But no, I think just to save face and to not be rude, I think they're going to be like, let's include them. But you know,
They
but they
have
also
one with him, and then they may
and then
also
have
have
one with.
one.
Honestly, it could be. It,
And then
it
one
could
day,
be.
like, Big D will be like, and then wait, and then Kylan he'll say like, oh, what are you talking about?
And they have to, what if like Big D sends like a link in the other group chat, and then he says like, "Y'all look at this," and then Kylan's like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Oh, never mind, sorry, Kylan. Here it goes." He sends it again. That would be funny as hell, but I just don't see any of them bonding with Kylan like that. Like
Mhm.
honestly, do you? Am I missing something? I
What
do
what
have
is it about
20/20
him?
vision. Personality.
Mhm.
Typically that goes hand in hand with you wanting to have a conversation with someone. So I'm assuming I've just never heard Kylan really get that personal or really joke around with many of the people left in the game, besides
Mhm.
like DX and SB. And so, we've heard, we've seen Tiffany, Claire, Hannah joking and like DX making jokes, but I just don't see that humorous side to Kylan. I don't see that, I don't know what it is.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Would you be friends with him?
Um, can we go look at movies together?
I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, he is a movie fanatic.
Yeah. But
I wouldn't want
not
to watch a
not big
movie
enough
with
according
him.
to Melissa.
Melissa, yeah, not big enough. Because I feel like he
Mhm.
talks during movies, though.
Oh, you think? Well, see, I'm a big talker. I like to
Oh,
I like to
oh,
talk a
are
lot.
you?
Yeah.
But during movies, though.
I would. Yeah, I would talk during a movie.
See, Rob, we couldn't do
I didn't know
anything. Like
you
we
were so
couldn't.
serious.
Well, I'm not so serious, but if I'm paying a good $15-$20 to go see a film, and I'm
Mhm.
hearing you in the background, yo, wasn't that funny? Yo, did you see that? I'm like,
That's me?
didn't the sign say do not talk in the theaters when the movie is playing?
I know, but I feel like that it's like fun, like we're like having our own fun also.
Oh, yo, did you see that? Yo, look.
Well, I wouldn't say just did you see that? I assume you were watching.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sarah Miller, she on my side.
Mhm. Okay.
So we don't talk in movies, Rob. Even
Okay.
text me.
I'll text you. Well, you're not allowed to text in the movie theater.
Well, I can
That's
have
worse than
my
talking in the
no,
movie.
it's not. I can have my screen at a low veracity.
Yes.
Or my low
Low.
brightness.
Yeah. All right. Well, we had so much fun last week on the slop when Maggie Morgan was here talking
Mhm.
about Julie Chen Moonves's interview with Dalton Ross. And so, lots of fun stuff. This is a go-to now over on EW. Julie Chen Moonves talks to. I'm sorry, Julie Chen Moonves talks with Dalton Ross every single week. Dalton Ross asked her, Derek X was taken out by a 5-2 vote. How would you assess his game in the Big Brother house this season? Julie Chen Moonves says his game was great. America likes him. His housemates like him. He's good at competitions and he's made lifelong friends and a potential mate for life. Hannah, sorry, I couldn't resist. I love love. Wow. She's shipping this so hard, Jacob.
No, Julie Chen Moonves. I want to say her name correctly because she doesn't correct anyone now about that, like she did back in the day. But yeah, she loves love, and I like this funner side of Julie to kind of get beyond the game and just have her own fan fiction. She ships them. I don't necessarily ship them, but I do like. That was a funny moment.
Yeah, that was great.
She, you know what? She has that job security, so she's like, let me act an ass for a little bit. You know what I mean? Let me crack a couple of not acting ass. Let me crack a couple of jokes. Let me, do a little ooh, destiny. Let me do a couple ooh ah sensations. And she loves love. She loves the Derek and Hannah thing, and she's not shying away from it. She didn't do it in the exit interview, and she's not doing it now. So if they get together, they have to invite Julie Chan Moonves to the wedding.
Yeah, Julie Chen Moonves, I feel like, is a completely different person than Julie Chen.
Oh, absolutely.
She's the Chen bot.
Literally. Like she like what happened to the robotic feel of everything? We're not getting that,
Yeah. Now she's just loosey goosey.
Lucy Goose. Hey, that must be that liquor. You know what I mean? A little pre-show shot goes a long way.
You think she might be drinking? I mean,
A little.
She's not even saying that they should. Oh, they're a cute couple. They should
Mm-mm,
get together. She
mm-mm.
said that he made lifelong friends and a potential mate
Ma-
for life. Who
doesn't
says mate
mating
for life?
and mating means, if I'm not stupid, you know? So,
Yeah,
you know?
I do know.
So they making babies. Julie is saying, "Yo, you about to be you about to have your baby mama, your wife. You
Mhm.
about to be a baby daddy." Like Julie's saying this. Julie is basically going to walk him on the course of the birds and the bees.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Sam, let me know. Was there anything else from Julie Chen's Musician Moonvest's interview with Dalton Ross that we wanted to highlight? Let me know, because I don't want to just read the whole thing. If there's nothing else here that's too exciting.
I know it was a lot of talking about like the Lord and like she loves the fact that Derek F. She's really high on Derek F.
Yeah.
It's in the interview, and she even said, "Oh, he
Okay.
can
Here,
do
let me
no
go to that.
wrong."
Okay. So,
Yes, read
what do
that
you make
answer.
of Derek F going for $7,500 instead of playing for the veto? A smart move to go for the money since he didn't need to win the veto, or could players use that against him later? She said, "I loved it. It was smart. Why not?" In my humble opinion, remember, be humble. Derek F can do no wrong in this game. I adore him and love his love for God and how he states it publicly. Think about it. He is beloved by all of his housemates and has the best social game. Many, if not all of them, have acknowledged that. He can charmingly and adorably talk his way out of it with his smile, his heart, and his personality if anyone tries to use it against him. Jacob, when did Derek F talk about God so much?
I, I know he's mentioned
Did
Lord
I
a
miss
couple of
that
times.
episode?
Well, he's mentioned it. I know in some of his confessions, the only people I listen to is my mama and God. That's something he said, but I feel like he only mentioned it about 2 times. But 2 times to Julie Chen is, "Oh, you are my brother in Christ, and we going to the altar together."
Yeah, but what about all the times he was calling Tiffany the B word? What, like, she's like, no, no, this
No,
is a godly
he's
man.
washed
He
away,
can do
Rob.
no wrong in
He's
my
washed
book.
away. He's washed
He's
away. He's washed away. Come
God.
on.
Look, look. He's just. We all make mistakes.
No, that's what she's saying. She's like, "Yo, he's been cleansed, and he can, call people, bitches and hoes and all that stuff. But then, come to your senses, and then, repent, and then X, Y, and Z." And
Yeah,
Julie Chen's a fan, and it was a lot of lies told in that section right there, specifically talking about his social game. Because what people talk about Derek F in the house is, did you hear that he said he's carrying everyone on his back and that he's doing that? It's like more of an annoyance. He's hella funny. Hella funny. People think he's hella funny. But they're also like, yo, did you like it's not his social game is not what is going to progress him in the game of Big Brother. That absolutely not.
okay,
Absolutely not.
all
And
right.
so I don't know what she got going on, but when somebody says the spirit of the Lord has overtaken them souls, Julie Chen is like, I love you. And she even brought it up with Tiffany when Tiffany said she prayed for that HOH. And so it's
Yes,
a lot of prayer, a lot of manifestation. She's manifesting. And I honestly probably think Julie Chen is praying for Derek X and Hannah to be mating by the end of the season.
Jacob, I would go to church with Julie Chen Moonves.
Oh, I would too.
That'd be fun.
I would love to. I also want one of those books that she sent the Big Brother 22 house guests.
Oh, what were the books? That I
They
see
were
the
they
tie-dye sweatshirts.
they were Bibles.
Yeah.
Did you not see Kevin? What's Kevin's
She gave
last
Kevin a
name?
Bible,
Well,
Campbell.
listen,
Yeah.
Campbell. I about to say McCall. Yes, she gave Kevin, and he opened it on live stream, and he talked about that he'd been like burned by the church numerous times. That he's like not a Christian X, Y, and Z. And this is how the live stream went. I kid you not, Rob. Let me get a book.
Get a book.
Okay. This is my notebooks. This is like the box that he poured it out of, right?
Okay.
He's on the live stream talking to like the people
So
while
he
he's
got
opening.
a package at his house.
He got a package at his house, and it was full of like Julie Chen personally sent these things.
Yeah.
Here's how it went. This is, yeah, bro. Yeah, I love that tie-dye shirt. Let me see what else they got me. Stop. Are they serious? No. A Bible? Wait, no. This is not it. They gave me a Bible, y'all. And I'm like, Julie, really? Do your research. Read the room. He's talked about this on the live feeds. Why would you say this man a Bible when he talk? Rob, that's your friend. That's your friend.
I know. I'll talk to her.
Talk please. Because this season she may do the same thing.
She should give them a form. It's like, check here. Do you want the tie-dye sweatshirt? Yes, no. What size? And then do you want the book of the Lord?
Yes. It should be tie-dye sweatshirt, tumbler, book of the Lord.
That's it.
A quote book written by yours truly.
Yeah, and the book.
Yes, the book. We have, it's 2 books. And so Julie did not, she did not necessarily read. I can't believe you didn't see that, Rob. Where are you not? Are you really in the Twitter streets like that?
I guess not. So what was it? That it was Kevin on his Twitter?
In Instagram Live. I don't follow Kevin.
Yeah.
Nor do I want to, but I did see that clip circulating on Twitter. And so
yeah, I do have somebody who reports on when Instagram lives are happening to me.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Is it your son?
No, he doesn't have a phone.
Rob, another thing, your son, you interviewing your son and asking him about Big Brother content.
Yeah,
I literally love it so much.
Yeah, I wonder if I should be showing him Big Brother because he's 7, but
hey, I mean,
he loves it.
Hey,
he can't get enough.
Is he a Big D fan?
He does not particularly care for Big D.
Okay. I did see him list a little bit of SB slander.
Yeah.
But and so I wasn't necessarily here for that.
He said she needed to pay.
Yeah. That's your friend, Rob. That's your friend. That's your son.
My son. I'll go get him. Okay.
Please.
And then one other question. Julie Chen Moonves was asked, Xavier took himself off the block, but took on 3 punishments to do so, including becoming a 3rd nominee in the game. Should he have just stayed put a little while longer since there was no chance he was getting voted out this week, and now he has to go up later when he could be in more danger? Although, as it turned out this week, no danger for Xavier. Julie Chen Moonves says, I think he made the right move because he and the Cookout had to take their shot at Derek X while they had the chance. And this was their chance! ! Derek X was the biggest threat to Xavier's game. Think of Xavier in this case like Alexander Hamilton, played by Lin-Manuel Miranda in Hamilton, singing, "I'm not throwing away my shot."
We know what Julie just finished watching on Disney Plus. Literally. I was like, why?
Yeah.
Who makes that type of analogy?
Yeah. Well, yeah, she had to add in, it's like Alexander Hamilton as played by Lin-Manuel Miranda in Hamilton. Singing. We get it. We know who you're talking about.
Wait. So the play Hamilton, I know that. But I didn't know Alexander Hamilton was on there.
What do you mean?
A person that played him. Wasn't he a president?
Was he president? See now you sucked me into this.
I think he was president. But I didn't know the play was about him.
Yeah, it's about him. No, he was not president. He was Secretary of the Treasury, right? He's on the 20.
Why is he on the 20 if who else is president? Who else is on a dollar bill and not a president?
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin, what bill is he on?
Well, 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
George Washington was the first president. And then Abraham Lincoln, who was also a president.
That's right.
What's the man that invented electricity?
I think that Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. Benjamin Franklin, he flew a kite. It got hit by lightning.
He invented electricity, though, right?
Again, I don't know if he invented it.
How did it come to be?
Well, this is a whole different podcast, Jacob. You text Christian Ubicki for these questions.
Will do. Wait, but who's on the $1 bill?
George Washington.
Okay, who's on the 10?
I'm being told that Andrew Jackson is on the 20. Alexander Hamilton is on the 10.
Okay, so you were. Wait, did we say that?
I was wrong about which denomination of money he was on.
Because you say he was on the 100.
I know. I said it's all about the Benjamins,
Oh,
baby.
that makes sense. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Ding.
Yes.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
How
Although
did
with
we get here?
inflation, yeah.
Oh, Julie, yeah.
hmm
With inflation.
With
I don't really know that
inflation,
much about inflation.
no, we don't need to talk about that here today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, how about this, Jacob? I know that this is something that you are excited to talk about today. Should we talk
Mhm.
about some of the musical clips from this? I know you're excited to talk about this.
Yes. Okay, so I'm excited to talk about this because the Big Brother 23 house has maintained chart stopping music that I sing daily,
Yeah.
weekly, hourly, secondly, you choose. But they're in my mind in rotation. It's their music is like it goes from something to debut on Broadway to something to play in the bedroom to something to get you a little tring, you know? And I love every bit of it.
What was the
And
last one?
tring?
Was that like the Tiffany Ozza conversation?
Was that a tring? Oh,
Yeah.
no, that was a sensual.
Well, you said in the bedroom. I thought that was already the sensual one.
No, I'm talking about the bedroom. The bedroom was sensual. But
Yeah.
then the little thing is like a little thing. You know, it's like a little like I say or you say thing. You know, it's like a thing. It's not necessarily like ooh ah, or it's not like tring tring, but it's like a thing. You know? You get what I'm putting down?
Think so.
How would you describe something that was like, ooh, okay, I like this? What sound effect would you give it?
Oh, a sound effect.
Yes.
Like better than you want a Big Brother sound effect?
No, I want from your mouth to the mic's ears.
What?
Like a how I give like I can give sensual like a ooh ah and like you know what would you give like a like you know, or like a ooh but what would you give something that's like oh I kind of bopped to this, let me play it again, what would you give it, like what sound effect would you use to describe that if you couldn't use words?
Oh.
Oh, that one's very if I say girth that was oh, okay. Huh. We gotta work on it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep working. We're almost there. Okay. So, all right, tell me about the music, Jacob.
So the music. So first thing like the first initial song was the song of the summer that everyone knows, "The Big Blue Couch," and that was performed by Azza and Hannah, and it's really good. It's really good. That was like the first one that everyone knows, but they performed one today on like the live feeds that they've been
Remix.
playing for like a moment. And I just like love. It's like it's called the "Do What You Gotta Do" song.
Do What You Gotta Do song. Okay.
Yes,
All
and
right.
they typically play it while they're cooking, and it has a nice like R&B kind of tone to it.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna share this so we can play
share a
it.
little snippet. Yeah.
Okay. And this got clipped by Maximus Mom 13 on Twitter. Is a great follow for
Mhm.
Big Brother clips. Here we go. Let's play this.
Do what you gotta do, yeah. Do what you gotta do. Come on, Ty. Do what you gotta do. Ty, you never paid attention.
Never heard this song in my life.
We literally sing this before you clean it. Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Hey. Do what you gotta do.
Yes, there, bro.
You're looking at me very intensely. It's making me uncomfortable.
Do what you gotta do.
This
Yeah.
eye
Do what you gotta do.
doesn't feel good.
Gotta do.
You're not.
Do it,
I don't like what's happening.
Do it, Ty. Yeah. Do what you gotta do.
Oh, look at SB is in it. This is a song for all ages, everyone. But if you want to spice it up, it has that Ozza twerking right there. You
Mhm.
know, and it's just like, Rob, can you sing first off?
A little bit. What do you want me to sing? This song?
Yeah, try to at least.
Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta do stuff sometimes.
Okay. You gotta
Podcast
add that
live.
bit of like a hair flip moment. So it has to be like, well, you have to get ready for it because you heard like the breathy tones in it a little bit, like,
Mm-hmm.
So this is how I would sing it. Do what you gotta do. 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 So something like that,
Wow.
So something, give a little voo va va, get a little ooh ah ah, give a little ta-ting, Do what you gotta do. Yeah.
Wow. Incredible.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Rob.
Yes.
Thank you. So next time you do perform, ooh. So next time you do perform though, Rob, I do need your whole body to feel it,
Okay. I'll work on that. I'll work on that.
Okay,
That's a lot of
thank
pressure
you.
for me. It's a lot of pressure for me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But,
Okay. Boy.
also one
Kelly,
of the other songs. Oh,
that's the Zumba instructor coming out.
okay. So I put the code. So Zumba messages me a code. Thanks to the lovely Rob has a podcast coverage. They hit me up. Rob was like, "Yo, get my boy Jacob, and they slid in my DMs with the little code, 100% off. I just have to pay taxes, $2.99, $2.99, not $299.
That'd be a lot of taxes.
Yeah, that would be a lot of taxes. And I put the code in. I have not started the class yet, but it's coming, baby.
Yeah.
Are you trying to look right and tight for the winter? Do you want a smooth back with some hardcore abs? I'm the man for you.
Are you trying to have a smooth back and hardcore abs? That's the ad?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because so many things they never talk about how to get a smooth back.
They never do. They never do.
And that's really one of the things that I'm going for.
Do you want strong earlobes? Give it to him, Rob. Give it to him.
Yeah, because honestly, I wear the headphones all the time, and I feel like my earlobes are sagging.
Literally, but mine are detached. But trust me, they still strong.
It's still strong.
Ain't nothing pulling these suckers
off.
You
can't pull that off. No.
They sturdy.
No. Yeah.
Come to me with everything.
All the Zumba. Yeah. Did you want to hear any more music?
Wait, so not anymore. But Rob, I want to hear. What do you think of the Big Blue Couch song? Are you a fan?
Yeah. So that's actually one of the things, and actually the first time I ever heard it, I heard you perform it on the live feed update.
Wait, you watched those?
Of course, I watched them.
Why you say of course? Like, oh, you should know.
Well, I mean that. One, how do you think I know what's going on in the house? And two, like, yeah, that.
I thought you just like look over at Terrence like Cliff Notes.
Terrence doesn't share his notes.
I know, right? He's so stingy.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know. I performed it, and I think that's the number one song that has been on my heart and on my mind completely. Like, it's like I get kind of emotional thinking about it because, like, the success of that song, and Oz is a beautiful singer, and then Hannah with the leg. Rob, it was so beautiful. And the song, it's the Big Blue Couch. It's blue and it's white and it's blue. Wait, I'm wearing blue. Wait. Oh, it's blue and it's white and it's blue again. Big Blue Couch. That's the extra effect that you need to top it off. I've always wanted to do a performance where you're like,
yeah.
But I've never had the opportunity. But I've never had I never had the opportunity, and I want that so bad. So if anyone has a bucket on their ceiling and a rope attached to it, please let
Oh,
me
you
know.
want to do like flash dance?
Is that a flash dance?
Yeah, that's what that's
What?
from. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I want to do a flash dance with a chair in the middle.
yeah.
Yes, Rob, can you help me, please? You
Sure,
got me a Zumba career. Now I need
sure,
you to do this for me.
sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm excited for all. That's like my fantasy, like being in like a have the spotlight, and then you can't see anyone like in the audience because the light's on you, so you really can't see out there.
Mhm.
You know?
I mean, you should do a one-man show.
Well, let me do it.
Mhm.
We got syrup pouring down. We got honey. We got feathers. We got water. We got tequila.
Wait,
Everything
so
is pouring.
so you would be tarred and feathered during the show?
But then I have the water wash it off.
Ah.
You get it? It's all about levels, Rob. It's a progression. It's a storyline. We go through the tar and the feathers, and then
Yeah.
it cleanses me, like Julie Chen is promoting.
Mhm. Yeah, and it
The
would be
water.
over Zoom, so the audience wouldn't get messy
Unless they wanted to.
unless they wanted to. Right. Right. And then maybe like somebody would come in with a hose at the end and then just like spray everything. You do it like over
Yes.
like a drain.
What? Or my super fans can like scoop it up, and if they want to take some home, some of the liquids that drip off of me, they want to take some home, they can do
They
that
can
too.
put it together, make like a ball of like all the
Yes.
honey and feathers.
Yes, Robin. Like, eat it some days. You know what I mean? Just like have fun with it.
Yeah.
You're taking a ligament off of me.
Yeah. Yeah. Not an earlobe.
Good
luck
these
with
are
that.
strong. Honestly, you will never take these down.
So what is
Yes.
you open you perform the Big Blue Couch song.
I start
Then
off with the big blue couch,
yeah.
and then I go to, all right, guys, I know a lot of you guys are busy out there, and I know a lot of you guys are going to do what you gotta do. And that's, I come back, I'm wet. No, I actually think I want to
Yes.
start with do what you gotta do, because that's where you can get wet.
Mhm.
And I want to get wet first. And so I start off with, hey guys, I know a lot of you guys work hard out there. And I know a lot of you guys pay your bills, and y'all have to do what you gotta do. I have a song too. So I know you guys really want this song.
Mhm.
Do what you got, and then you in my background doing the vocals, or you can be the one to push it down. So like, be on the
Oh, I'm
top,
involved?
and then like if you want.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, you don't have to, but I think you should.
Well, I mean, I think this is gonna be a huge hit. I'd like to be involved.
I do too. Yeah. Be
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that you perform, then
Mhm.
all of the stuff comes down.
All the stuff comes down, and the water's the last bit. And if people want to pay an extra $20 for their own session, it can be hot water, because sometimes people like boiling water to touch people's skin. If they like that, I'm not a fetish shamer, so whatever you like. But just for the common viewer, it's just going to be cold water to wash it down.
Yes. I mean, that is a big thing. People do like to watch boiling water get thrown on people.
Yes.
I mean, that is one of the like biggest things out there these days.
Exactly.
But
So if y'all want it,
you don't have to do that.
I mean, if they Rob, I never turned down $1.
Yeah.
So if you're looking out there and you want to pay an extra, I don't know, $1 for some hot water to touch me, I'm very low, Rob. I like to keep things very
Wow.
low.
Well, I mean, this is a performance that it reminds me of Alexander Hamilton as played by Lin-Manuel Miranda in Hamilton.
That's where we're trying to aspire to be.
Mhm.
So next time we're going to have Jacob Jones played by Rob Cesarino in the movie called Jacob, coming to theaters near you.
No, I couldn't play you in the movie
No, you
of your
really
life.
couldn't.
No.
We'll have to do casting for it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to. I mean, maybe play myself, but
You can play yourself, but just make sure that the person has a smooth back,
smooth back,
strong
sure.
earlobes,
Mhm.
and rock crabs.
Yeah.
So,
All right, well,
yeah,
let's put out the. You wouldn't want to play yourself in the Jacob Jones story?
Okay, for the first, like, I don't know, if I want the show to continue to run, so for until I'm like, I don't know, 40, 35, I will.
Okay. Well, now would you also play your younger self, or would we we need to find somebody to play the younger Jacob Jones and then also the older Jacob Jones?
Oh, yeah, Rob. I would play the younger me.
You play the younger you.
What do you mean? Absolutely.
Yeah. What about the older you? Would you wear prosthetics or would we hire an actor to play the
No,
older you?
I like prosthetics. I like my face to feel very stiff, and I like low movements. And I think I would be a very like good looking old man. And so I'm
Yeah.
down for it. And honestly, if an old man dances, honestly, I think it'll be a very long time till I'll be able to stop moving the way I move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think I got at least till 65, 70 scratching out. At least, me doing my little, me doing my little, me doing my little, you know what I mean? So I think I'm good.
Okay. All right. DMB in
Just
the
the
chat says, what Chappelle could play Jacob.
Chappelle could not play me. Chappelle is not as free with his body. I want the
He's
tar and
very
feathers
talented though.
to take me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be saturated. And I don't think
Mm-hmm.
Chappelle is going to commit to the saturation of the situation. Rob?
I think that if he was up for the part, I think he would do it.
So if he auditioned and he proved to me that he can be saturated in all of the comings that like I see coming down, we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, and we have a not as talented person as the dancer as I am, but they're willing for the cause, I can see Taryn, you know what I mean, throwing his hat in there, but I don't think he can have the same movements. And so it all depends. It really all depends. I need that eye of the tiger.
Yeah.
Because it takes a special type of person to get wet on stage, and then for them to up $1 is for boiling water to come down.
Sure.
So if they're not down for that, they ain't down for me.
Yeah. Well, I think that first we just got to concentrate on the stage show, because once the
Yes.
stage show is a hit, then people were like, well, how do you take this to theaters around the country?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, you're the mastermind.
It's like they got to, like, Hamilton had to be a hit on Broadway before they made it into a movie.
Yeah, we're gonna be on Broadway someday, but like I feel like you are the mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
I am yours.
So true. Yeah.
Take me away.
Okay. All right. Well, let's work this in development, and we'll figure out. Are there any other musical numbers from Big Brother this season?
The last one that I have it's a new one, and it's about Lucius. And this one is very like
Who's Lucius?
I think it's Xavier. I think they were talking about Xavier or Lucius line off of Empire. I don't know.
One or the other.
But it was the camera operators were going along with the dancing movements and zooming in on like the hip twist and the la. And so it's a very like funny one. It's like, come on, Lucius. Oh wait, yeah, it's Xavier's alter ego, I think. Yes, it's Xavier's alter ego.
All right. Let's listen into this one. Okay. Is this the right clip?
Yeah,
or
that's the right one.
Okay, good.
Oh no, Rob, that's the wrong one.
Okay. All right,
that's
no
the wrong
problem.
one.
We'll grab the other clip. Grab the other clip. Okay. All right.
It takes place in the living room.
Okay. All right. Let me grab this one. We have a couple of clips from our document.
See how talented. Yeah, it's just like it. Yeah, it's like this looks R&B song.
All right, here we go.
Say hello to Lucius.
Hey, Lucius.
Say hello to Lucius.
Hey, Lucius.
His soul is so divine. He's always on my mind. He walks, he moves, he's so damn smooth. Cocoa butter skin, Whitney for the win. All the women adore as he walks through the door. They all say hello to Lucius.
Hey, Lucius.
Say hello to Lucius.
Hey, should we?
The earlobes.
I don't know.
Yes.
The earlobes.
Say hello to Lucius. Now, why did they say
Hi,
Whitney
Lucius.
for the win?
Because you know how Whitney had a thing for like Xavier?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking that's what it is. But did you see Ozza's ooh-ah face like at the end?
Let me go back to it. Okay.
Rob, you didn't see that?
Let me see her ooh-ah face. Okay.
And she's like when she's on the floor.
Like that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Her ooh-ah face.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Xavier is her middle school crush.
Yeah, that face gives me very much adulthood.
Mm-hmm. That's her adult crush.
Yes. Very much scrap the papers. Clear the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Not very much.
Say hello to Lucius.
say hello to Lucius.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Lucius. You know, so
Yeah. Yeah.
that's cute.
And Xavier the other night said, peace, love, a cocoa butter.
Peace, love, cocoa butter. Do you use cocoa
Yeah.
butter?
No, I don't.
Get you some.
But I'm thinking I should I?
It not only will have your skin feeling amazing, you look very tan.
I've been outside a lot this summer. Yeah.
Okay, when I've been seeing you on camera, I'm like, damn, Rob looks tan. It's a good glow.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank
No,
you.
it really is. And the red shirt today, I saw you on with Mike, and I was like, dang, that red color is really good for you.
Oh,
It like really, it really like makes you pop
I wear it every day.
more. Put it on twice a day on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but yeah, cocoa butter, it will not only have your skin feeling smooth, but it will also, you will smell the cocoa butter.
Smells good too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, you know, Nicole may be saying, say hello to Lucius. You know, you may turn into Lucius.
I hope so. I hope so. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Here's we mentioned this on the podcast last night about how that Sarah Beth, she was
Mhm.
confused about when Derek X said she played a Nicole F game, and Kylan had to explain to her what that means. Let's listen into this clip from the live feeds. Okay. Here we go. Here is from hashtag BB23 live feed updates at BB Live Updaters on Twitter had this one.
Maybe I'll get the 100. And America's like, no, you won't. We freaking hate you. Go home, you idiot.
Doesn't matter. Hey, and also you think about this. You got to compare it to one of your favorite players, one of the best players to play the game, statistics wise.
I did.
During DX's speech.
He just called me cold.
No, he said Nicole F. You didn't realize that's what he said?
I thought he said cold AF.
No, he said Nicole F.
I'm dying.
Are you?
That's what the tears were for in the episode. That's what the tears were for. Code AF. Oh my gosh. That's
Would you rather
amazing.
be cold AF or Nicole F?
No, I think I like I would rather be code AF.
I'd rather be called cold. I mean, I would not like to be cold AF. I mean,
Oh yeah, not as a personality trait, but if I had to choose between
no, I meant
Nicole F-
temperature wise. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. That was a good one.
I
But yeah,
mean,
I would rather
just
code
facts.
AF. Yeah,
Yeah.
TBH. I'd rather code AF than Nicole.
Yeah.
You would rather Nicole?
I think I'd rather be I guess Nicole F than cold AF.
I mean, I get that, but you know, I would rather be called code AF.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being called cold AF, I mean, that's pretty badass, right?
It really is. But Kylan, I like the way he flipped that. Well, I felt like DF called her Nicole F as an insult.
He did.
So Kylan, I feel like he may have known that and he flipped it really well to Sarah Beth.
Mm-hmm.
But Sarah Beth, I think she probably viewed Nicole F in a good light because she wasn't automatically to it. She was like, oh my gosh, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Did you watch the other day when Derek X did his extended interview with Julie Chen Moonves?
no, I did not.
And he talked about this, and he said that, that she was like Nicole F in Big Brother 18 when she played a pairs game and she went to the end with Paul. It's like, that wasn't even her pair. What are you even talking about, Derek X? Like, her pair was Corey.
Her pair what? Know your BB history. Only watched 2 seasons.
Right.
Get out of here.
Yeah. I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
He don't. Yeah. I thought like he would have went for like the snake hole, the stigma that Nicole has of attaching herself to men that people like to say, the like annoying, like whiny, crying Nicole. Why that Nicole? I didn't know he was actually talking about like a game. I thought he was talking about personality, like, oh, she's annoying, whiny, crybaby. You know, people say that she likes to attach herself to men and make it far. All those adjectives. But no, he was talking about that.
Serious?
Hey, Rob, you have these ready.
Ready.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess the insult, he should not have given more information about the insult because it nullified the insult.
It made it, yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, TBH.
Yeah. I mean, that's not why he got 100 BB bucks.
Oh, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Literally.
Right.
But I bet Hannah and Tiffany and like Claire, and they all knew the real reason.
They knew the real reason.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Well, we've still a bunch of things to talk about.
Mhm.
And how about this is a good one. Okay. Let's talk about this. All right. We have to talk about Kyland and I'd love to see if you could narrate this clip from the feeds for us for the
Okay.
people that are listening to the podcast version of this.
Yes.
Okay. Again, this one comes to us again. This is once again the great Miriam. Maximus' mom has this, and let's play this clip, and you tell me if you notice anything
Okay.
unusual going on here. All right,
So
I'll
starting
play
off, yeah.
and you narrate
Okay,
Kylan
perfect.
and SB in the kitchen.
Yes. Kylan has a paper towel. He's blowing his nose into a paper towel right
Okay.
now.
All right,
He's blowing his nose. It's the first thing. First off, it's in the kitchen, which is nasty as hell already.
Right.
And you hear so some boogers came out and some
something
liquids.
came out. Something came out.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at that Kylan and his hand. The tissue is in his right hand,
Mhm.
next to where SB is washing the dishes. Okay, so we go from here to,
And maybe we can try and gauge how she's.
all right.
They're talking. He's balling it
I
up,
might try and have a follow-up with her because
and that was
And they just sort of
That was.
thinking, and
Okay,
maybe
the tissue
if,
actually
we
is
can
in his left
try and
hand,
gauge how she's
and
I might try and have a follow-up.
and he brings it back to dry the dish that the paper towel that he just blew his nose into. He is using that same paper towel to then dry the dishes that Sarah Beth just took out after she washed. Tell me that's not nasty as hell.
look, Jacob, I think that this is being blown out of proportion. There's no reason why this would be a
You're
bad
sick.
time for somebody to be blowing their nose into a tissue and then using that tissue to dry the dishes in the house. I mean,
Literally.
this is the safest time ever for that.
Absolutely. And I mean, and they take, about 3, COVID tests a week. I want to assume. I know they did at the beginning. And so
I mean, they're all tested for COVID regularly. I mean, this is the place to do that.
this is the safest place in America to do this. That he's drying in circular motion. He is drying the dish that Sarah Beth washed with his snotty nose paper towel that he just blew chunks and boogers and goo into. And he's marinating the plate with all the seasonings that come out of Kylan.
In fairness, maybe is that Sarah Beth's dish? I think that she said that she would be fine with Kylan's snotty plate.
That's a Sarah Beth original plate, and she's the only one that can use it.
Yeah, that's
and the
her
extra
plate.
marination of the situation, she likes it. And so Kylan is doing what she would have wanted him to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But honestly, I would think most people would pay for a Kylan snot rag.
do you think they would?
How much? A good, $150 on eBay.
150.
How much would you pay for it?
I don't think I'd pay that much.
Okay, so you're more like 25, 50?
25.50. That's reasonable.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
I
can we find out if he wins first?
Okay, we can find out. Okay, if he wins, then it goes to 150. But as of right now, it's at 25.50. But so people who watch the live feeds, keep an eye on that plate. Because I want to know
who has the yellow plate. Who uses the yellow plate?
Who is using that yellow plate that was just
the big
marinated?
yellow plate.
It's the big yellow plate full of
And
goo
it's yellow,
and
green, and it's yellow again. Yellow plate.
Kylan's not. Come get the marination from Kylan. Literally. Now you need to go wash your hands.
Yeah, no, that was fake. Okay, all right.
I'm sure some stuff still popped out. Yeah, so he tried to just play that off. Yeah, I'm sure some things flew out that nose now. I'm sure even if you try to breathe, something's gonna come out.
Okay, all right.
But that is sick.
Yeah, not great. Not great.
Mm-mm.
All right. All right.
I wonder if production didn't say anything about it. So I guess it's not, a health code violation of them.
Yeah, how
But
come when back in Big Brother 2,
mhm.
when Shannon cleans the floor with or clean the toilet with Hardy's toothbrush, they were like, no, you go tell Hardy what's going on. But nobody is like Kylan, please come to the
Mhm.
diary room. You have to
Well,
throw out that plate.
I think because, and I'm just speculating here, but I think because it's more socially acceptable to eat boogers than it is to eat shit.
Mm.
And so, it may just be,
The double
okay,
standard, I
yeah, the
think.
double standard, the eating shame.
Mhm.
And so I think that comes to play in it. I would rather eat a booger than some feces in the toilet.
Okay.
And so I think that's probably what it is. And
I'm
so,
with you on that one.
you know,
Yeah.
would you? But he probably also, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to justify this man's sick behavior.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it no more.
You want to talk about this Janelle tweet?
Let's talk about it.
Okay. All right, here we go. Janelle, real quick. Jacob Jones isn't gonna like this. Janelle piling on Sarah Beth. Here is this one where Janelle the other day said, "Oh, look, there's Rat Beth throwing Alyssa under the bus."
Even though Rat Beth's so creative. Wait, what does Sharon say? What's
Sharon
quoted?
Tharp says, "And
And
now
now
I'm dead."
So it goes with Racole. People call it Nicole F.
Mhm.
And it's just a play on words. But Alyssa did throw Sarah Beth under the bus before, not even in the same situation, but she did before. But Janelle tweets have been off this entire season, and she has hopped on the Sarah Beth, let's take her down ever since. I mean, it's that big thing that's video circulating that has like over 200,000 clicks, and it's of Tiffany yelling, F Sarah Beth, and I said that shit.
Yep.
And it's just cute and fun to say. Do you say that on your spare time, Rob?
You know what? I've seen the video, but I haven't walked around my house saying that.
Okay, yeah, you don't just say that to like your wife and kids.
Yeah, because my son, who really loves Big Brother, would say, "Dad, why did you just say to F Sarah Beth?" Like that was a bad word, and I have to explain the whole thing. Like, no, it's actually
No,
like a meme.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, it's Tiffany said it. We like Tiffany, and
Yeah,
she
I mean,
said it.
and
And it's
she
like,
said it. She did
and
say
she
that.
said it.
Yeah.
She did say it, and she meant that shit. And
Yeah.
so I think it's cute and funny with that clip. Like I can even sometimes in the back of my head when I don't like someone, I don't know why, but F Sarah Beth and I said that shit, it comes out of my mouth. Even when I just even not about Sarah Beth. And so I think that Janelle Rack Hole, so clever. Oh, Rack Hole. Oh, that's the first time I heard that. Literally. Nicole F, this is the only time that I will not even semi defend you or come to your
Maybe
aid.
that's why Janelle hates Sarah Beth so much, because she is playing a Nicole F game.
Honestly, I think that has something to do with it.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Janelle tweets are wild.
All right. How about
Wait, somebody in the chat did mention, they said did you hear the remix to that song?
Which song?
With turn it up. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
yeah.
So they have dubbed the F Sarah Beth, and I said that
Yes.
shit
No, I
in
did
it.
hear that one.
It's
Yes.
literally a club bop.
Yep.
So,
Would that be part of your one-man show?
no, because it's fuck Sarah Beth, and so I kind of like to stay away from that as much
What
as
if
I
you
can.
did a remix and you said F Derek X?
I would never, Rob. I would get literally stones throughout my house. Literally, I would never put that out there.
Okay. All right. Let's get through the rest of the nicer stuff, and then we have a couple of wilder clips. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let's see which one. Okay. Oh. All right. This is a little bit of a wacky one. Do you remember Big Brother 21, Jacob?
I mean, I try to forget. I think like we all kind of do. But yeah, I do remember it. Yes.
Okay. So there was a guy on that show named Sam, And Sam was weighing in on this season because the Big Brother alumni. That's what they like to do. That's the number one thing. The number one thing to do. Yeah. But you yelling?
Yeah, I yelled. Did you not hear?
No,
Did you not hear me?
I was posting something in this other tab. What'd you yell?
I said, "Send it!"
Oh, you scared me.
Yeah, I
Send it. That's what he said. That was his catchphrase.
Yeah, that was his catchphrase.
Well, I was wondering, send what?
Send it, Rob. If you don't know what that means,
Mm-hmm.
then we have other things to discuss.
Yeah. Okay. So, was it a letter?
Yes, Rob. It was a Sam Smith, Sam Moore. Send it. Send his game. Send everything that you can. Send it. I just clicked on the private chat and then I just saw. I was like Sam Smith, Sam Moore.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah. Send it. Yeah, that's
good. All right. So here's Sam Smith. He wanted to weigh in about BB23. Here's what he had to say.
Hannah's on TV right now crying. I feel so bad for sending Derek X home. He would have been my ride or die final two. Oh, that just goes to prove you're doing what's best for the alliance, not yourself. You are forgetting the whole purpose of the entire Big Brother game. But go ahead, continue on doing what's best for the alliance. Let's see how it ends up for you.
Yeah. So it's a little bit low, but
Rob, that's your friend.
That's my friend.
That's your friend. That's your friend. You know what I mean? I'm like, why do Big Brother alumni like to get dragged on social media? Like, do they get turned on by this?
I don't know. I think that they want to go on there and then everybody like, oh my God, Sam, you're right. These bunch of idiots. They don't know what they're doing. But you should come back and play. Get Undeniable back together because that was such an awesome alliance.
I'm like, I can only be called a piece of shit twice in my life before I'm done. But I feel like he gets turned on by it. I don't know.
Make
it make sense.
You think
Rob,
that maybe he's like a masochist, and so he likes, but like punish me, Twitter.
Yeah,
spank me, Twitter.
Not spank me, Twitter.
Yeah, here's my cold takes.
I honestly, he made that. Honestly, Rob, everyone has their kinks and their giggles.
That's the only thing that would make sense.
No, because he gets on there and acts a plumb fool time and time again. And I would be tired of being dragged and being told I'm not worth the damn and being told, I would be going through some things if I had to deal with that. And he's like, oh, let me post another thing. And I'm like, yo, you get turned on by this. You like for Twitter to slap that ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, you got picked for Big Brother and you worked with Nick Macaroni and Bella.
Literally.
And you were like, oh, Grateful isn't a lie. Oh, please let me be in Grateful.
No, he was the ninth person in an eight-person alliance. Like, come on. Undeniable. First off, awful. Well, undeniable. I can't hate him. I can hate on the people, not the name, because the name is kind of like a little clever.
You like
the way they did the numbers and the names were kind of like, I try not to give them any credit, and so I was like, ugh. But undeniable. But like, Sam, look at your game. Look at what you brought to the table.
Yeah.
Rob. I'm like, it pisses me off anytime I see that. I see him on social media. I don't follow him, but I mean, Twitter loves to drag somebody. You know what I mean? And he gives them ample material to do so. And guess what? I'm here for it because every time it happens, every time I see his face, I go to those quote tweets and I just scroll and scroll and scroll. And I sometimes like some too. And if I'm really feeling spicy, I'll retweet one.
Okay. All right. All right. One other story before we tell you to put the kids to bed. All right. How about this one? Okay. This is what we'll close that section with some wholesome content. All right. Here is a tweet from I guess this is Claire's mom is on
Mm-hmm.
Twitter.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she doesn't have an avatar, but here she is.
That's such a mom thing, though.
She says that it's so nice to see my little computer programmer, Claire Refus, safe this week.
Mm-hmm.
There she is. There is
So cute.
baby Claire with an
Oh my
ancient
goodness.
computer.
Ancient.
Yes.
That is wild. What game is that? Do you? Me and Claire are probably the same age, but you would probably know that game better than I do. You're a little older.
Well, even though I'm older, I didn't play a lot of games that were for babies.
True. I guess you progressed past that.
Mhm.
Damn, 1,000 likes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
her
enough?
mom is popping. No, I
Yeah.
think that's popping for a mom that don't even have an Abby. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. She feeling herself.
Yeah. So nice exposed brick at Claire's house.
Nice exposed brick. Yeah, I do like that.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
it's very giving me very retro, giving me very throwback, giving me very wham wham boo boo, you know?
Yep. So this game that young Claire is playing, this is actually a game that Tiffany was playing, and Claire came over here just to make sure everything was going okay. Just to lend an assist. She's not
Like she has-
actually playing it. She's like,
Not
oh, let me see.
Tiffany.
Yeah. Just want to make sure. Just
Oh
make
my
sure.
goodness,
I
she
was
has
gonna
been
take a
doing-
turn, but no, you go.
Yeah, you go. No, yeah, I know. I like it. I like it. It's cute. It's cute. I hope nobody was being inappropriate in her mom's tweets. Like, no, like Claire haters saying like, nah, F that beat. I hope we didn't get any of that. Especially on
That
her
would be a
mom's
shame.
one.
Let's
you
see.
know?
We got the 90s computer kid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is so precious.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
precious. That people on the GIF
The
GIF
sweetest thing.
pronunciation.
This is adorable.
Yeah,
Okay.
adorable. People saying good.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Did-
I think they were they were
okay.
pretty polite. Twitter.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because
Much
if
better
that was
than the Sam Smith mentions.
no, literally, much better. Okay. That Claire follows you.
Apparently.
Look at you.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, you just like, oh yeah, you know who I am, Jacob. Wait, go on Tracy's Twitter. Did you scroll down because you will see Tracy is just not a fan of Big Brother, baby. She is an avid fan of much more.
The Associated Press.
No, well, that apparently that too. But after a point, we get to all these hashtag
Oh, the
voices from 2016 and 2015. I mean, how many people was she rooting for? Like, she was rooting for a lot. We got Emily, we got Jeffrey, we got
You
Owen,
guys
we
save
got
people every week.
Oh yeah,
Boy, Claire's mom was like the kiss of death if you were on The Voice.
These are in 7-day intervals. So, well, some of them are. Oh, that's funny. Not all of them. So, no, honestly, not any of them.
Yeah,
Never
Claire's
mind.
Claire's mom made a Twitter to vote for people for The Voice.
I love that.
And then sent a message about
John
to John
McCain.
McCain, and then you had this tweet about Claire, and then boom, the computer.
There we go. Wow.
So there you go. That's Claire's mom. Claire's mom on Twitter.
Oh god.
Classic mom Twitter.
Funny. Classic mom Twitter. Claire
Okay.
follows you. Damn.
Okay.
That's nice. I'm a little
Yeah.
jealous.
Well, we'll see if she still does when she gets out of the house, Jacob.
Yeah.
That'll be the real tell.
Do you follow her or no?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
But I
okay.
mean, not before she was on Big Brother.
Okay. Now that she is on Big Brother. I
didn't-
mean, I
I
bet you
didn't
get a
like-
lot of
I didn't know her from before Big Brother or anything.
yeah, I bet you get a lot of like, those people following you on Twitter though.
So not really. I think that
Really?
she might be the only one. That it's weird with the Survivor cast. It's almost like I'd say like half the people that go play on Survivor like at least like know about the podcast, but it's almost
Mhm.
like rare if anybody on Big Brother ever knows about the podcast.
Okay, when they say like, "Oh my gosh," like when you realize that they follow you on Twitter, are you like, or are you just like, "Oh, cool"? Like, how are you like? Because I would be feeling my shit.
I'd be really excited if
Really?
people like went on Big Brother that knew who I was.
Really?
I mean,
Like, if
Frenchie knew who Taryn was.
Wait, he didn't know who you were?
I mean, I guess he knew, like, he seemed excited
He didn't
about
make a
Taryn.
comment
Yeah,
about
he
it, but
didn't.
yeah,
He didn't. He didn't care.
He did talk about Taryn. I mean,
Mhm.
I wouldn't be that, pissed off if Frenchie didn't know me. But yeah, Rob, I don't know. Like, I mean, look at you, Rob Cesternino. Like, I mean, drink your coffee mug. Have these people from Big Brother talking to you. What if they were like, oh yeah, you know that guy Rob? I hate him. What if they went on there and said that?
I mean, that'd be embarrassing.
Literally, and then you have to do an
I
exit
would
interview with
retweet
them.
it though. I would retweet it. I would love it.
But then you have to do an exit interview with them, and they're like, I literally hate this guy. While you're
Mhm.
there, like,
Yeah.
okay.
Especially if they lost, then I would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Cliff. Yeah. That when Big Brother 21,
Oh, yeah,
Cliff
Cliff.
used to like do like shout outs to the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
Then he kind of got. I don't know if he was trying to talk to us or talk to who when he got busted.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
Cliff Notes. Now he has a YouTube channel doing
YouTube
updates.
channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a
I don't think he
subscriber?
I don't think he shouts out to us anymore.
Probably though. He has his own thing to plug. Or do you
Yeah.
watch his videos?
No, I don't. I'm
He
a
doesn't wa-
Taryn only. Yeah.
Oh, I am Taryn only. Taryn has my loyalty. Taryn has my heart.
Hmm.
Taryn has everything.
Yeah.
People think I'm literally like obsessed with Taryn. People be in my DMs. Oh my god. I'm like,
Yeah. Don't yuck his yum, people in his DMs.
don't
Let him be
yuck
obsessed
my
with Taryn if he
yum.
wants to.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's
Y'all
your
are.
problem? What's your problem?
Literally.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. So Sam sent me a link to something to play, but I don't that
Why am I nervous?
Sam, why do you want me to play this? Sam Moore behind the scenes.
Duh.
Don't play. Okay. Don't play this. Well, why'd you send me a link and say don't play it? Like, I'm in the middle of doing a podcast. Why would you send me something and say don't play this? Okay.
That Sam Smith analogy went to his head. Now he's just doing anything right now.
So would it have been appropriate early in the show?
It was.
I don't know. I went to a meeting after this.
Oh my god!
Don't play this. Okay.
Don't play.
Fine.
He literally said, "Don't
Fine,
play
I won't.
this."
Yeah. All right.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So we do have one other clip to talk about, and so we we were looking at this in the pre-show, and we said, I don't know if we can use this. I said, let's do it last, okay, and then let people decide if they want to leave or not. But it's a story that Alyssa told on the live feeds, and so I saw the headline. I said, you know what? Let's save this for the end of the show because it's very sloppy. Okay.
Yes, it's very, very sloppy. Rob, you forgot that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's gonna catch on. It's gonna catch on.
Daquan says play that link. He knows what it
Play-
is. Okay.
That sounds hot. Like play that link. It's like tell me what to do. Ooh.
Mhm. I don't think it's appropriate. I see the thumbnail. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look like something we should play on the podcast.
Play it, Rob. Play it.
No, I don't think. I think that'll be that. We'll get canceled. It'll be the last
Rob,
episode of the Slop.
Rob, you're having people like doing popcorn. You got Rob. You got people so hot and bothered by this clip. By like, oh yeah.
No, they'd be
we have
mad.
a- we have a
They
clip
said
for y'all.
they're saying play it, but no, it's not appropriate. It's not appropriate. Okay, all right. So, well, if Daquan wants to tweet it out, he can tweet it out.
Rob, you took
right.
the wind out of their sails.
No,
No,
listen,
they want you to
would
tweet
be-
it. They want you to tweet
They
it.
want to. They want to see me fall on my face and say that you should not have played that.
It is like I think like 2 minutes or so, like a minute 30 that we're talking
Okay.
about it.
All right, we're gonna tell. Okay, I mean, kids shouldn't be listening to the Slop anyway.
Yeah, honestly.
But here's one. Bradley finds great clips for us for the Slop as well. Okay, sent us this clip. Here we go. It says Alyssa scooped her poop out of a broken toilet with her hands and washed it down the sink.
That's basically it.
That's what this clip is called.
That's what this and that's basically the story that she tells.
Yeah. Do you want to?
we
want to
can-
hear this story?
We can play it, or I can walk y'all through it, or it just goes like that. But that's basically what it is.
Okay, so maybe we want to hear you tell this story.
Okay, let me tell it then. So basically,
Okay, so hold on. So, so this is just like a
yes.
trigger warning. If you don't
Trigger
want to hear this
warning.
story, this is the last thing. This is the last thing,
Yes.
unless people have some questions for Jacob in the chat. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So this gets into some sloppy territory. And shitty territory as well. So Alyssa was at a guy's house that she fancied. And they were getting ready to go somewhere, but that's not
How long ago was this? Was this right
This was
before Big Brother?
Oh, I don't think this was right before. Did she say college? I feel
2015?
like she might have said college, but she doesn't seem that old to being out of college for that long.
Okay.
So the time and place of this is very iffy. But basically, she had to boo-boo before they left. Boo-boo.
They were going out.
They were going out. They were leaving the house.
Okay. And I've heard some of her other stories about what her average nights are like. So okay, stories.
Oh
check out.
yeah. So
okay.
they had to. I don't know. What do people understand more? A boo-boo or like take a shit?
I think more people understand taking a shit. I think that more people understand what that is.
Okay,
Yeah.
taking a shit. So, and then she had to go. I just made you say that too. So she had to go take a shit in the restroom, and so she went. She did her business, and she said it wasn't like solid. It was like particles, and she like had the runs essentially in a lot of ways, but it was like small particles of boo boo. And she did it, and the toilet stopped up. And she was at this guy's house, and she was like, "Wait, embarrassed took over." And she was like, "I need to get this out." And she said that she was naked because she was about to hop into the shower right after she got done taking a shit. And so the toilet rose up, and she was with the plunger, like,
right. Okay.
It didn't go down, so she was freaking out. So she scooped the boo-boo out of the toilet with her hands and went to the sink and drained it in the sink. And then, it got the toilet to go down. And then the guy's house that she was at said, "Oh, wait," she like opened the door. "Hey, can I get a towel?" And then the guy said, "Wait, is it the toilet again?" And then she said, "Wait, no, the toilet, nothing happened with the toilet. Nothing, no, what do you mean?" And then he said, "Oh, we've been having problems with the toilet for so long. It's been getting stopped up." And she was like, "Oh, nothing happened with the toilet. Nothing happened." And then she went in and, took a shower and she got clean. But that's basically what she was telling us. She scooped the boo-boo up out of the toilet because it got clogged and then went to the sink, dumped it all, and then drained it in the sink. And then took a shower.
And why'd she tell this story on the live feeds?
Everyone likes to hear a little shitty story now and then, Rob.
Was Xavier there?
I'm not sure, Xavier. The camera was only panning at her, and I didn't see it on live feeds. I just saw it on Twitter. So yeah.
Okay. So you got this whole story from
the 2-minute clip?
Yeah. You watched it, or you just read about this on Twitter?
No, I saw the clip on Twitter. I saw the clip on Twitter.
All right.
And then I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, we all have one of those stories though.
We do?
So this was elementary school.
Okay.
And I was going to middle. It was middle. Was it high? This was freshman year of high school. And it was my friend's birthday party, right?
Okay.
And my mom, she had to go somewhere, and I didn't drive at the time. I was just getting my license, or in class to get my license. And my mom dropped me off, but she only had to drop me off. She only got to drop me off like 30 minutes before the party even started. And I was like, "Mom, like, don't drop me off before, like, this is so early. I feel so lame."
Too early.
And so I know, right? Like, so lame. I'm a freshman. I want to be cool. And so I told my mom, "Okay, don't drop me off at the house. Just like drop me off a house down." And I was just like, I was telling her that I was going to go in, but I didn't go in. After she left, I didn't go in. I just walked around the neighborhood until it was like closer to the time of the party. Cause I didn't want to be the first one in there, And while I was walking, I had to boo-boo. And it was like, it literally, like, when I have to boo-boo, I have to boo-boo. Like, my body can only hold so much, and shit is not one of them. So we're like, come. And I was like, I don't want to go in her house just to like take a boo-boo. So I was like walking around, and it was people's backyard. So I was in their neighborhood. So I had to get out of the neighborhood because I was like, I can't really like shit in like a neighborhood, right? And I didn't know where to boo-boo at. So I exited the neighborhood, and it was like a road, and then I went down, and it was a highway. But on the other side of the highway, it was a church.
Okay.
So I was like, I have to go. Rob, it was literally prairie dogging. So I was like, I have to go somewhere. So the church was facing this way and the highway was this way. So I got on the other side of the church by an air vent that was sitting on the outside. And I literally like took a like because I was hidden by the air vent was right there. The road was with the air vent, the road, the church, the air vent, the road, the church, the air vent. The air vent was on the side. So I guess like the church, the air vent, but the church, the air vent. And I was like
Okay.
standing in between the like by the air vent so I could hide
Yeah.
my body. And I literally took a boo-boo and literally, and I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. 1, outside, 2, by a church, 3, by an air vent. They gonna have a shitty service on Sunday. And I think this was probably Saturday.
Oh, so the air vent was like it was gonna sucking the air in.
Well, whatever air vents do, it's like the little things outside that like spin the propellers on the outside of your house. I don't know if they bring in air or what happens, but I just know I shitted right by it. And so I was like,
Maybe it's sucking the air out. Maybe it's an exhaust fan.
Then I don't feel as bad years later. But and so I did that, and then I was like, oh my gosh, like I had to like run. And this was probably about the time that I got to go into the party because I think I walked about like 15 minutes outside of her house, like away from her house.
Yeah.
And so I walked in. You about to ask a question?
Yeah, I had some follow-up questions.
So I was walking, shitty booty and all. I didn't wipe. I didn't have anything to wipe with. And then I got in her house. Everybody, that's when like people were there. People were there. They were socializing X, Y, and Z. And I had to dance a little bit before I can go to the restroom and clean myself up. And then probably like 15 minutes into the party, I went to the restroom, then wiped. And
it would have been very suspicious if you just walked in the house, went right in the bathroom.
Yes, absolutely. Literally. And so, that's my shitty story. So I kind of like go, wait. I kind of go with Alyssa on these type of stories, So Chappelle, call them. But yeah, that was high school Jacob.
Yeah.
Now Jacob, 24-year-old Jacob, would I think about it? Maybe. But would I do it? Probably not.
Julie Chen Moonves would really be very disappointed that you went to the Lord's house.
I know. Outside.
To go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Well, she would also believe in the power of forgiveness.
Yes, that's true.
And I think I had consequences when I had to literally walk 15 minutes in the bloody summer, boo and all, didn't wipe, to the house to go wipe. And so I think that's enough consequence for me than Julie Chen's disapproval.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have stories like that, Rob?
I mean, from Survivor, I don't have a lot of like public defecation stories.
Is that that sounds so intense? Public defecation. That sounds so intense.
Yeah. I don't. My son the other day though, like when I was driving my kids, we were driving to New York last week. That my younger son was like, "Dad, I have to stop. I have to go pee so bad. I have to stop." I'm like, all right. I went to like a park and I let him out. And then my other son was like, "All right, Dad, let me out. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to poop so bad. Just let me out right here." I'm like, "No." He's like, "No, I'll just go right over there." Like, what are you like? Well, you can't just like go over there and poop.
It builds character.
He's like, Dad, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm like, no, stop it. Stop saying that. He's like, "Oh, it's so bad. I gotta go. Just let me go right over there."
It probably was diarrhea.
No, I don't think so. I like took him to like a Walgreens in like the middle of nowhere. And then we took him into the Walgreens, and then he went, and they're like, "Come on, let's get out of here." He's like, "Dad, I want to look around." I'm like, "This is a Walgreens. They have one everywhere."
Oh my goodness!
He's like, "I just want to see if they have any cool stuff." Like, let's get out of here before somebody sees us.
Oh my gosh, Rob! When your kids were younger and used to like boo boo on themselves, did you used to wash their underwear in the toilet?
No.
Before you put it in the washer machine?
No. Is that a hack? Is that a dad hack?
Well, my mom, I know when I've only boo-booed on myself once. And like my able to walk and able to like live life, Jacob. And it was because I really had track practice and we couldn't go anywhere. And as we were leaving, I literally like defecated on myself. And my mom, she was like, "So why would you do that?" I'm like, I'm sorry.
That's why it's called an accident.
And period. And so I took off my underwear, and then she just like washed it, like pushed it up and down in the toilet to like get all like the the shit off, and then threw it in the threw it in the microwave. I mean, not the microwave, the washer. What do you call laundry hand? What do you call the dishwasher? What do you call the
Washing
thing
machine.
washing machine? Yes, threw it in the
Yeah.
washing machine. So,
Yeah.
it's a life hack. Try it.
Yeah. What would have been worse if Kylan would have washed that dish with his snotty tissue or washed the dish in a clean toilet
I want to say I would take
and then put it in the microwave?
of course, you have to put it. I would take the toilet over the boogers.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a
Especially
bidet.
if you put it in the microwave after.
Yeah, especially because then it's hot. At least you have a hot towel to like really dry your
All right.
things with. Yeah.
Yeah. Jacob, this was so much fun. Thank you for making the time to get sloppy here with me.
Of course. Rob, I've been wanting to do this for so long, and
Yes.
it has met all of my wet dreams.
Yes. Okay. Well, I feel like that we have so much to do now. One, we're working on the one-man show.
Absolutely. We have a checklist, okay? One-man show.
Then after the one-man show, then we're going to option the movie rights.
Absolutely.
We need to work on the script.
Well, you know who we can get to help with it, right?
Who?
Your buddy.
Cochran?
No. Well, him too, but I wasn't thinking him. I was thinking, I forgot his name.
Mike
His name
White.
is going blank. Yes.
Yes.
He has his show, White Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
Bring on hits. So I'm thinking we can get him to, because we have a plot. We have a
and you know what? There's some connective tissue here with all this.
Oh, I like how you interwoven tissue in that as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
is.
It all comes together.
It all comes together like it should. And so yeah, I'm down for it.
Oh boy. Wow.
And you're gonna produce it.
Yeah, if you want me to. I mean, I don't want to like strong arm my way into the project. I'd love to be involved in the project.
Yeah, I want you to produce it. And I also want you to either hire someone or you do it yourself. I would love the personal touch of you doing it yourself, where you like flip the buckets over, because sometimes it can be heavy. In my like arms may not, because it's full of syrup, right? And how do you say syrup? Do you say syrup or syrup?
I say syrup.
Okay, syrup. What did I say? Syrup?
So, yeah, you say syrup.
Okay, I say syrup. Syrup.
Mm-hmm.
And so it may be heavy. So I might need your help with like pulling down the buckets when I pull on the rope. So, just like little things like that. But yeah, I've had a blast. I think we have a checklist. We have a project. Anyone that wants to, help push it, be involved, like let me know. We're always looking for talented artists out there. And yeah, I'm excited, Rob, for our future endeavors together.
I can't wait. Jacob, what else do you watch besides Big Brother?
What else do I watch?
Yeah.
I watch Real Housewives, which all the franchises, which they have been amazing.
Yeah, that's interesting. You watch every Real Housewives.
I watch Beverly Hills. I watch. I'm watching New York. New York is like sucks right now, kind of. But I'm watching Beverly Hills, Potomac, Atlanta, Jersey, Orange County. Like, you know what I mean? The challenge is on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of like Survivor. I watch. I'm trying to get into Survivor.
Did you see the new Survivor cast?
Yes, I did.
And they're calling it Survivor 41.
Didn't we all know that?
That's what it's called.
It's Survivor 41. Oh, because they typically have. Oh, wait, they call it Survivor 41.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I think they should just like when like a movie comes out and it's just like they call it's the new Suicide Squad. It's called the Suicide Squad. They should have just called it like the Survivor.
TBH. TBH. We have some Real Housewives fans. Kenya Moore, my top housewife ever, is going to be on Dance with the Stars, Rob. Literally. Garcelle and Sutton from Beverly Hills, Rob. Icons in the making. Rob, you know what else you're going to love? You probably watched this. It was in your, but it's coming back. The Surreal Life.
Yeah, I saw that. Who's going to be on the new Surreal Life?
Tamar Braxton is going to be on there. Big Brother celebrity, Big Brother winner. Yes. We have some people that I don't think you would know that they're not hitting the top of my head, so I'm just assuming you wouldn't know them. We have this musical artist that's really good, but I think I'm gonna love the Surreal Life. Because I didn't watch it when it was on. But yeah, I watched The Real Housewives. I watched Big Brother, Survivor, The Challenge. What else? I mean, anything that's like really generated in that type of sector of life. I'm kind of all into. And so I watched Law and Order SVU. I
Yes.
love that. I was just binging it this weekend, and I love it all over again. And so, I love
Wow.
it all. Yeah.
Okay.
Tamar's gonna kill it, and I love Tamar Braxton. Wait, Rob, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So recently, first off, this is my first time just getting a chance to talk to you one on one.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, I'm so happy because that I think you're so fun on all the podcasts. I was so jealous of everybody else that got to
Right?
chat with you one on one.
I know, I know, but now's your time. So
Yeah.
I hope you're soaking it all in. But I have a
I'm gonna
question.
watch this again after it's over.
Please. Thank you.
Mhm.
But so you know that clip of you and Jeff Probst that like recirculated
Yeah.
like some months ago?
Yep.
So I didn't watch like when you did like the press for that.
Yep.
I probably watched like it was long, so I probably watched like 2 people when they did it. I think I watched your poverty one, and I think I watched your Sophie one.
Mhm.
But I think that's about it. But that clip was so funny, and I don't
Yeah.
even know how it got replayed. But did you feel
I
like
think
a viral?
Kirsten retweeted it. Yeah.
Yes,
She found it.
yes. Did you feel like a viral meme in that moment? Were you like
No, I didn't
really?
because so that what happened was that I was like talking to him like normal, like oh, as like we were having like a normal conversation, and then the camera came on. I'm like, all right, here we are with the legend, legendary host of Survivor, Jeff Probst, and he said, "Do you even like me?" I was like, "What, Jeff? Why are you being like this?"
It
Like,
was
because we
so
were like, I
funny.
was like talking to him for like 3 or 4 minutes before we started the interview, and
Oh
it was
gosh.
like, imagine like we were like oh, okay, Jacob, all right, we're having a good show, okay, and
Mhm.
then all right, Jacob, how are you? Like, what, Rob? What
Do
is
you
your
even like
problem?
me?
Yeah,
No, I love it was so funny.
it was wild. It was
It was
wild that
so
that happened,
wild. Did
and
you
then
like
yeah.
no, you go.
No, I think that he feels like that a lot of like the criticism of the show, like I
Mhm.
think that I sort of get like blamed for it. Like I think that I'm
Mm.
that obviously like most of like Twitter is like are like faceless people that like
Mhm.
but it's like, oh, Rob gets them all worked up.
Yeah,
Like
okay. That makes sense.
and I think that I'm like one of the people that like he knows that well like I know that you talk crap about the show, so why are you being like this?
Rob, are you the villain? You're not the
I don't think
villain.
so.
You're
I
the
don't think
villain. Are you
so.
the drama? You're not the drama.
Am I?
Yeah, I think you are.
I mean that's yes. Some people think I am, and then other people are like, oh, Rob, he's such a like a kiss ass CBS Jeff Probst so like there's no way to like there's no happy medium.
Rob, you're intimidating though.
Am I? No.
Yeah,
Nobody's intimidated by me.
I'm kind of intimidated by you.
In what way?
A lot of ways.
Mm,
I'm just like, oh, like let me like I don't know. I'm just like, but you know what takes that wall down though
what's that?
is your sense of humor, and I'm not even like I kid you not. I believe you have one of the best sense of humor that I've personally ever like talked to because it's so different from mine, and but you're like so good at it. And like it's like your sense of humor, like when you crack jokes on these podcasts and like you say it with a straight face, like when you do your interviews, like Rob, you are funny as hell.
Well, I mean that's what I'm going for, Jacob. So
Honestly.
that's incredible.
Do you know but like you do you know like okay, I know I'm funny. That's one thing I have going for me. Like, do you know that?
But I think that's the only thing. So
Mhm.
I'll take it.
Yeah. But
Better than no things.
TBH, I mean, I bet you get that all the time though.
Not enough.
Your humor is surprising because I like just looking at you, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, Rob's the funniest person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like hearing you talk, I'm like, damn, you
Well,
funny.
I'm so happy when I get the chance to have fun like this because I think I go places and then I think that people like nobody wants to talk to me. This thing, but the guy's like really boring and doesn't have anything to say.
Chappelle saying I said the same thing to Nelson that was on the challenge to him.
Is
But
that
when I
true?
do, I don't think so. Chappelle,
Are
no.
you doing material?
I know I've said this to Taryn before, but no, Rob, honestly, I tell people this about you. Like if so, like one of my friends are like, I'm like, yo, Rob is like funny, you
Mhm.
know? And
And
I
then,
mean, look
but
at
your friend disagrees. Like, what?
yeah, they're like, like, well, no, actually,
He doesn't sound funny.
so no, I got my friend into this season of Big Brother. His name is Eric, and he watched the updates. He stopped watching because it became like less less people. He just got bored.
Mhm.
But he got
Come on,
confused
Eric.
with you and Taryn at some because I would talk about like Taryn, and he'd be like, wait, Taryn, is he the one that you were on like the recap? I was like, no, that was Rob. And he was like, oh, Taryn, he was like, no, Taryn's too like buttoned up for me.
Mhm.
And he would be talking about you, but then I'm like, no, that's like Rob's not really buttoned up.
No.
He was like, yes, he is. And it's just like it's like
Sometimes.
confusing. But I guess because the tone that you speak in can be like, oh yeah, he ain't really with the shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, did you watch this episode of the
Because
Slop?
you're really yeah, we see you're really
So
with
deep
the
in the
shit.
boo boo.
No, but I thought you must say so deep in the booty.
No.
But yes, it's so. But no, he thinks you're funny. Well, he thinks you have funny moments.
Yeah. Well, tell your friend. Thanks for noticing.
We'll do.
Thank you,
But yeah, I
Eric.
think you're fun. Yeah, I think you're funny, Rob. I honestly do. If I can leave you with anything,
Yeah.
you are sent.
Send it.
Send it! I can't believe
Yeah.
I scared you when I yelled that out. That's so funny. Ooh, spook.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thanks
All
for
right,
having me
Jacob.
on.
Well, thank you. And thank you for all the kind words. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Yes, Jacob. Where can people keep up with you?
People can keep up with me at JacobJ_Jones on all social media. Honestly, I was like, I put up a I think I want to start doing more YouTube. Just
YouTube.
like
What would you do on YouTube?
I don't know,
Your
just
like
like
your dances from before.
honestly, I could do that, but I am such like a fashion whore. And I just like love clothes. So something like, I don't know, with that, like trying out different stores. It's just like me brainstorming right now. I do have one about my skincare regimen, but I think I put it on private. And I think I
Why?
edited just because like I think I sent it to like Chappelle, like if you ask. Because it's not like I just
And
I just
what did
think
Chappelle say? He said that this is
well, so he was
Jacob.
asking for
This is not good enough.
no, Chappelle loved it. He was asking for my products after I did the BB takeover, not BB takeover. They would
Yes,
never.
the Instagram takeover.
Yeah, RHAP takeover, and I had my skincare products, and he was like, people asked like, oh, da-da-da. So I just tweeted it under like a thread that they were talking
Right.
about it, but I have it on private because I mean, skincare like Smith's care. But I honestly think if I can leave you with anything, men need to take better care of their skin and not rub their face with dirt and act like we're not getting any acne or anything like that. So I do enjoy that. I enjoy more lifestyles, but I don't know. I don't know. I want to create more content. I want to just do something. I'm
Mhm.
24 years old. I've like loved doing like podcasts, and it just has my mind on a much more creative like look about life now, And
Yeah.
so I'm in marketing, which is a buttoned up type of field in a lot of ways. And so it's like, oh, I have to like be in meetings and like be like, but I
What do
need
you market?
to work for a tech company. We like do online training for people.
Ah.
So yeah, it's like we have like 4 different industries, and so I just
Mhm.
do brand management over all 4 of those.
Yeah.
And so it's about like just about the whole look of it, our coursework, making sure everything's aligned, brand reputation, all that good jish. And so it's much more like I'll wake up, wake up sometimes if I'm too tired, I'll throw my computer in my bed and still type on. But yeah, I don't know, I just want a more creative outlook, and just like I love podcasting. And so yeah, thankful that you've
Mhm.
given me this like access to talk my shit
Yeah.
on to a microphone. So yeah.
Well, it's always fun. I love anytime I get to hear you on one of the shows. So this was really a treat for me to have you on here tonight.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a treat for me as well. Do you have anything to plug?
Well, I've just been busy. I've been podcasting all day today. I
know.
podcast the Survivor 41 kickoff special with Mike Bloom, which was a lot of fun. With a video of that up, and as well as the podcast audio. And then in between that one and this one, I was recording with Mike Bloom that he has interviews of the Survivor 41 contestants. And so we're going to do a 3-part series listening to their interview questions that Mike Bloom sent in. and we were listening to and reacting to their responses to those questions. And you'll hear the first of those on Wednesday. So that's going to be really exciting. And then on Tuesday night, we'll talk about the third best season of Survivor all time, Survivor Pearl Islands, with Mike Bloom and Haley Strong.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Wait, are y'all gonna do like it on YouTube, like the interviews? Are y'all gonna?
No, they're not video. They're just
Okay.
audio.
I thought y'all were going to try to like manipulate us and like put y'all's faces and also put like you're talking to him. So like
Yeah,
he asked
maybe
the
what we'll
question
do
and you,
is
like, play
we'll
it.
do like one of those deep fakes where then Mike will ask the question, but then I'll just like deep fake like with a
Mhm.
filter and be
Yeah.
answering the questions as like
Mhm.
the different Survivor 41
Yeah.
cast members.
Go for it.
I mean, maybe
Okay.
that could be a good way to do it.
If it sells.
Yeah. All right. Have you thought about doing deep fakes on your YouTube channel?
Can you talk and what sentence are you about to say?
What sentence am I about to say?
Can you say what sentence am I about to say and I'll mouth it? But you say it, but I'm gonna just mouth it.
Hi, I'm Lin-Manuel Miranda of the famous play Hamilton. You can see me in the play Hamilton and on the $10 bill. How's that?
I think that was sexy, and I think people will purchase that.
Okay.
That's a much more like OnlyFans content, but
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us here for the Slop. If you're still here, you're one of the real ones. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.